this morning it's being reported that Prince Harry will miss the Queen's big Jubilee celebrations in the summer because of playing polo. He's got a polo schedule in America. Royal editor Russell Myers is here. What? what?
Well, again, I always find in this job, you know, fact is stranger than fiction sometimes. And it does appear that Prince Harry has signed up to play a full season with a polo team in California. Now, is this the clearest indication whether he will or won't be at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations? Because just a week or two ago, I was speaking to people close to Harry and they were saying that his team have put in place plans for him to come over to the UK. Now, when we saw him interviewed at the Invictus Games by American journalists, they were saying that he was saying that he didn't necessarily know whether he was going to come because of security issues and other things, he put it. So, what does this mean? Obviously, there is still a bit of needle between the family. Those rifts still exist. We've been talking about them for so long, and certainly the family and the palace were just left dumbfounded when he was speaking about you know, the Queen's security and making sure she had the right people in place around her. However, one of the big tournaments, he's signed up to play 3, I understand, but one of the big tournaments is over the June bank holiday weekend, which would put into chaos his plans to potentially come over.
Well, indeed, there's no Concorde anymore.
There is not,
You
no.
can't do that anymore. That's the thing. It's a niche sport, it's fair to say.
Yes, indeed.
I don't think anybody would be upset if he missed for such a huge occasion as this Jubilee.
Yes,
surely.
Yeah, there are some things that are more important. It's certainly the Queen's wish that all the family do get together, sort of put their differences aside and are allowed to sort of get along as families do over Christmas.
Well, indeed, it's that thing,
events.
is it? It's that iconic balcony photograph. You know, that's what they want, I guess.
Well, indeed. I mean, and who will be there as well?
That's interesting, isn't it? If Prince Harry's not going to be there, presumably Meghan won't be there and the kids. But Andrew...
Well, again, it's another issue. It's a very thorny issue in the side. Will Andrew be there? Will the Sussexes be there? I mean, Andrew walked into another row that we were talking about this week with the Cambridges about potentially arguing a case for Eugenie to have one of the Grace and Favour cottages.
He wants his daughter in one of these cottages.
Well, indeed.
They are not teeny tiny
It's slightly
cottages.
ludicrous, isn't it?
It's mansions.
Exactly. However...
He's looming again. He's looming.
He is looming
over me.
over you. Now...
Stop looming at me.
Will he be looming over the other people on the balcony? That's another question that is yet to be answered. I mean, for her part, this is all about the Queen's incredible 70-year reign. Big Platinum Jubilee celebrations all over that fantastic weekend from June the 2nd to the 5th. We've got Trooping the Colour back in London for the first time in a couple of years. We've got St Paul's service at, a service at St Paul's for the Queen's incredible reign for the country and the Commonwealth. Then we have the Epsom Derby that the Queen is still hoping to be at, even though 3 of her horses have pulled out this week, unfortunately. Then a massive concert at Buckingham Palace. Big, all singing, all dancing concert. The big Jubilee lunch, thousands of people all over the country getting together with street parties, and then a big pageant as well. So there will be opportunities for the family together. A couple of balcony moments, of course, trooping and at the pageant
It's interesting,
as well.
isn't it? Because it's her family and it's kind of what she wants to do, but she's very canny about knowing what the optics are going to look like.
Well, indeed, yeah.
So maybe they have private family and then family things where Andrew's there, and then maybe she does...
Well, you say this as well. However, you remember when it was Prince Philip's memorial service and she just abandoned what everyone else thought because she's the boss, and she just said, I want Andrew to be next to me. So it will come down to her, and certainly Andrew will want to be there because we know what sort of character he is.
Indeed. Now, look, there's a very interesting picture of the Queen. It's a very candid picture of the Queen. This one here. She looks... you don't usually see her, like, with an expression.
No,
if you know
you don't.
She's usually out of face.
Yeah, there's only been a couple, you know...
I like that picture.
It's incredible. I mean, Rob
great.
Monday took this in 2004. It's been unearthed 19 years later. Apparently, he was setting up the shoot, which we've seen pictures of before, but this is totally an unearthed image. And apparently, she was sharing a joke with her dresser and confidant, Angela Kelly, who was sort of rearranging her dress. We don't know what the joke was, but she has got a quizzical expression, it was just described.
Oh, yes, to be a fly on the wall.
Indeed.
That's Very, very good. Lots of things are happening with the Jubilee. We saw a picture of Prince Charles with a tree,
yes.
a picture of a tree, and this is all for his mum. I like this picture.
Because this is all in celebration of plant a tree for the Jubilee.
This is a great idea.
It is a great idea.
Love this
and then
so much.
you know, getting behind 1 million trees to be planted all over the country. There's Charles, famous environmentalist himself.
Ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time. I mean, absolutely lambasted decades ago. And
remember?
now he's at the forefront of things. So he has planted, well, not personally, I suppose, he's dedicated 70 trees to his mother's 70-year reign. And if you want to get behind it, it's a fantastic initiative, all part of the Plant a Tree.
It's such a great idea. I know my cadets are doing it, and I just think it's wonderful.
Wonderful, yeah.
It's the best possible legacy and a way to help the planet, all the rest of it. Absolutely brilliant idea. Duchess of Cambridge, she was out and about last night.
She was, and looking very, very glam. She was at an event at the British Fashion Council presenting the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design, and this went to up-and-coming designer Saul Nash. Now, they were treated to an immersive performance from Mr Nash's incredible show, and looking rather lovely in a £785 dress from British-Canadian designer Edeline Lee.
That is a gorgeous dress. I think we'll see that dress again. She's good at recycling.
Good at recycling. It would make me laugh, recycling, because, you know, they normally cost about £1,000, these dresses.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's crazy, right? Now, finally, Mel B.
Yes.
Mel B at the Palace.
Big shout out to Mel B.
Absolutely. Getting was it an MBE she got?
She got an MBE
back
at Buckingham Palace for the first time in a couple of years. Incredible award for her tireless work for victims of domestic violence. I was with her at Clarence House a few weeks ago, speaking really, really passionate about it. She was still sort of giddy from finding out. And to her credit, she was saying, this isn't about me, it's all about all the women I have worked with. And she is super, super passionate advocate for women of domestic violence. She suffered herself. She writes about it in her book. She took her mum, Andrea, to the palace as well. Prince William was there to support her. And some little behind-the-scenes videos we saw on Buckingham Palace social media as well, which we don't normally get to see because the throne room has not been used in absolute decades. So if you haven't seen them, head over to the royal family's social media. And really, really... I've got a really fun fact for you as well. It is next week is going to be the 25th anniversary of when Prince Charles met the Spice Girls. Do you remember at that Prince's Trust event?
At the height of it all.
When Jerry broke protocol, pinched Prince Charles's bum, Mel B gave him a kiss 25 years ago next week. Can you believe it?
She did. They were so naughty.
They were very naughty. They all looked very giddy. And there we go. Yeah.
Ah, wonderful. Great stuff. Congratulations to Mel B.
Absolutely.
That is a tremendous achievement.
Yeah, tremendous accolade.
It's really good. Wow, it's all happening.
It is all happening, and we've got a lot to look forward to because, you know, these celebrations in the summer are going to be absolutely tremendous. Loads of people on the streets. Get together with your friends, family, neighbours for your big street parties as well.
And also, and Prince Harry should come.
Well, yes, he should.
Thank you, Russell. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.